Hello, hello, hello. This is Peter from WordPress Nuggets, where we do our best to bring you a single topic lesson in WordPress in about 15 minutes or so. This one might take a little bit long because we're going to learn how to make a table of contents. And that table of contents is going to break down to the internal sections of a post that we've created. And then those headings that we're linking to internally, and I'll show you all about that in a moment, are going to go ahead to some external pages. Now, I want you to stick down to the end because guess what? Got a little surprise for you. There was a functionality that I was so missing that every time I installed another theme, I saw that functionality there. So I thought it wasn't available anymore, but I found the back door, and I want to go ahead and show you that at the end to give our table of contents some really cool functionality that looks really nice. So now let's go ahead and just jump right into this right away. And what you're looking at right now is my WordPress dashboard from my practice site. I'm going to go to posts, and I created a countdown of my 5 favorite foods post. And in this post, I have a title, and I have 5 headings with some lorem ipsum and some images, and that's what I've got going on there. So what I want to do is show list view. I'm going to select my roast chicken heading, my first heading, and I'm going to use the arrows, and I'm going to go ahead and insert something before. What I'm going to insert is a group. So I'm going to go /group, and I'll insert a group. Now, inside of that group, I'm going to go ahead and put 2 things. Number one, the first thing I'm going to put is I'm going to go ahead and put another heading. So heading is already pre-selected. Again, some things we pre-selected, some things use a slash, some things you browse for. Whatever's available for you, that's the easiest. You'll see me do all 3. So I'll select the heading, and this is now going to be called my table of contents. Very good. And if I wanted to, I can go ahead and select this a little bit and make that possibly an H3 to shrink it down a little bit so it looks a little bit better. Now go ahead and insert after my table of contents. I'm going to put a list, /list for list, and list becomes available. So I need to go ahead and now list the items that are going to be for my table of contents. And we can list those in any way you want to. We can go ahead and put, like, if we're going to count it down, we can go say number 5, roast chicken. And then I know what they are. So it's number 4 will be, number 4. I believe it's chicken wings. Let's learn how to spell chicken properly. And then number 3. And this is exactly how I taught my students. I actually teach WordPress at a local high school. And I've been playing WordPress for about 8 years. I know, a long time. I can't remember, actually. The next thing I put down there, I know I'm taking care of all the health freaks out there that want to take care of themselves, that see me eating all this junk food. And we're going to put a Caesar salad, which I do actually enjoy. Hashtag number 2. Oh, sorry about that. Boom. And then number 4. We're going to put hot dogs. I love hot dogs. And then next is number 5. I'm sorry, whoa. Peter. We made a boo-boo. Let's fix our boo-boo. 2. We're counting down. Counting down to the number 1 spot. There we go. Big hits. And obviously my favorite food is pizza. So now I'm not feeling that hashtag at all. I'm not feeling that hashtag. And then we'll stop right there. So the next thing I want to do is now I want to go ahead and make my internal links. Now an internal link, it's also referred to as an HTML anchor. So what I want to do is, since I want this to be exact, I'm going to go ahead and select the word roast chicken. I'm going to copy that. And then I'm going to come over to the block settings, go down to advanced, and find HTML anchor. Now I'm going to paste that in there. Now notice that when I pasted it in there, it automatically put a dash in there. HTML doesn't like spaces in certain places. And if you put a space there, it's going to interpret it as 2 things and it's give you an error. It'll actually link to the word roast. So we're going to go ahead and copy that, and you'll see why I'm copying that in a moment. because now when we come over here, and this is pretty important. Now, this is going to become a link. So we're going to go ahead and select the whole thing, number and all. I'm going to click on the link, and I have to put in a hashtag. If I don't put in a hashtag, the browser is not going to know that's an internal link. It's going to default to try and go outside. And since I don't have a really good URL, really, it's going to be some type of error. So let's go ahead and paste that in. Now, why am I pasting it in? Why did I copy and paste it? Because it has to be exact. If it's not exact, it won't work. So I want it to be perfect so it works. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy and paste those in from now on. So I'm going to go ahead and just click on the arrow, and that is now a link, as you can see here. So now let's go ahead and let's do the other one. So let's go down here to chicken wings, and we'll select chicken wings, and we'll copy that one. And I'm just going to go ahead and rush through these real quick. And then I'm going to come down to the anchor. I'm going to paste in chicken wings. I'm going to copy chicken wings. I'm going to go back up to select this. I'm going to make that hashtag. Now, one thing I always tell my students is open in a new tab. We don't want to do that. Not in this case. We will in the next example. We don't want to open to a new tab here. We just want to scroll down or just go down to the next section here. So now I'm going to go ahead, and that's taken care of. So let's go down to Caesar salad. We'll highlight the Caesar salad text. That automatically highlights that, makes that the active block. When we go down to additional classes, nope, we're going to go down here to, let me erase that. That's from a practice thing I was doing earlier. Come over here, and we'll paste that in there. I'm going to copy that. Oh, wait a minute, didn't get it right. Control C, paste that in there, Control V. Now I'm going to go ahead and copy that. And I'm going to come to the top here, select Caesar salad, make it, and we're going to go ahead and paste that in there with the hashtag that I forgot to put, hashtag. So now it's an internal link. Notice the word internal there. I'm going to click on that. Oh, ooh, look at that. I'm glad I did that. Notice that the D is not part of the text. Let me show you how to fix that, because it's very easy that can happen. I was going to make that mistake on purpose later, but I'm kind of glad I did it now. So let's go ahead and edit this. So what's going to happen, notice that it has the text as 3 Caesar salad. I'm going to go ahead and put that D there, and I'm going to hit enter. And now you notice there's an extra D there. So just put your cursor and just delete that extra text in there. If you know the syntax in HTML for link, it's an A tag, and the A tag has 2 components. It has the component that's the actual link, the URL portion, and it also has the display text. And that's what the WordPress platform is simulating there when you do that edit. So now let's go ahead and do the last 2. Sorry about that. And we'll come over here to hot dogs. We'll copy the word hot dogs, Control C. Come down to advanced, paste that in there. I'll copy that right out of there. And I'll come back to hot dogs, and I make sure I select the entire text and the number, make that a link. Hashtag for internal link, paste that in there, and I can submit that. Finally, we want to do pizza. And we'll select all the text for pizza, Control C. Whoa, sorry about that. No, I don't want the number 1. I just want the word pizza. Now, if I wanted to pizza, I don't have to copy. But since we're doing this process, I don't have to recopy it twice, obviously. Come to the top, select the word pizza. Oh, get the whole pizza. There we go. Hashtag. So we know it's an internal link, paste it in there, and that's done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead right now and update my page, and I'm going to view the post in a new tab so we can see if this is working or not. So right now, this is, again, I don't have the heading from the other previous videos, which I'll link so you can check out how we make a custom header on a page. But I am going to go ahead and test this out. So we'll go ahead and just click on our chicken wings, and it goes to our chicken wings. We click on roast chicken, and it goes to roast chicken. And Finally, we just click on hot dogs, and we're going to go see the hot dogs. That's awesome. We're doing good. So finally now, I shouldn't say finally, I keep on saying finally. What I want to do is I want to come over here and I want to make each one of these headings a link to something else. So for this example, we're simply going to go ahead and we're going to link to the Wikipedia page for roast chicken, chicken wings, Caesar salad, so on and so forth. Let's go ahead and learn how to do that. Again, this will be pretty quick. So what we want to do is I'm going to go ahead and select, let's go to first to my roast chicken Wikipedia page, and I'm going to select that whole URL and I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back to my editing page. I'm going to select the entire word. I don't want to copy that number. And I'm going to make that a link. I'm going to paste that in there. And this time I am going to open a new tab. You really never want people leaving your site like that. You always want to open a new tab. You don't want to open a new window. That's kind of awkward, but a new tab for sure you want to do it in this case. Click submit, and that's taken care of. And now we're going to come down and we're going to take the chicken wing Wikipedia page. We're going to copy that, Control C, go back to our editing page, select the entire word for chicken wings, paste that in there, open it in a new tab, and that works. So now we're going to come to Caesar salad. I'm going to copy the Caesar salad link, Control C, go back to my edit page, and select all the text. This will be quick. Boom, edit new page, submit, hot dogs, hot dog page, Control C, go back to the editing, select the text, select the link option, paste it in there, open in a new tab, and in case I went too fast, I'll do it one last time slow. So first I want to copy the URL, that's my target. I then, inside of my editor, I'm going to select what I want to make a link, which is that heading, the word pizza. I'm going to click on the link tool, which is right above when you select all the options. I'm going to paste that in there. I'm going to make sure I open a new tab, and I'm going to click on that. So now what I want to do is I want to update this. Now I'm going to, just to conserve some tab space, I'm going to go ahead and close some of these tabs, since I'm going to go ahead and probably open up again anyway. Now, right now, they're not links yet because this page hasn't been refreshed. Yes, I updated it here, but I haven't refreshed it here. So let's refresh this, and you'll see that these become links right away. So now if we go to the roast chicken link, it opens the roast chicken page. If we come down over here, we go to the chicken wing page, and I'm not going to bore you by going all of them. I'm just going to go down and show that is a link. That's a link. You can tell by the underlining and different color text. And finally, we'll check the pizza out, my favorite food, and it goes to the pizza page. Now, notice that when I come to the table of contents and I click on each item, it just plops there. So, it works, it's functionality, but obviously, there's a nicer way of doing it. So there was a piece of functionality in WordPress that I thought was gone forever with the default WordPress. I was thinking, when will it come back? When will it come back? That was the customizer. I can't find the customizer anywhere. If you guys can find the customizer, please let me know in the comments, because I don't know where it is anywhere. But I do know that if I go to my URL, and that's my URL for my practice site, because that's the high school and stuff. So I'm going to come over here. If I come over at the end and I put customize.php, that's wp-admin/customize-php. If I come over and I hit enter, I am looking at the customizer for my site. Now, why is that important? Because you know what? This to me is huge, additional CSS. Now, I don't do a lot of CSS, but I am going to do a little CSS trick today. And had I not found this, I would have had to install a plugin. And again, I don't want to install plugins where I don't have to. So I did a search, and I want to find out, I want to make my page scroll smoothly. So I found this HTML code, and we're going to copy that, and we're going to copy, and we're going to go down to our customize. We're going to go to additional CSS, and we're going to paste that in there. Did it not copy? Let me double check. Copy. Come in here. Control V, paste, and let's publish. Now let's test this out. I haven't done this before, so I'm not even sure it's going to work. I'm pretty sure it's going to work though. So now let's go to the top. Let's refresh the page. If I don't, that change won't take effect otherwise. And let's see what happens when we hit Caesar salad. Look at that. It works. I love it. I knew it would. I've done it in my classroom a couple dozen times. So let's click on pizza, and we get that nice scroll effect. That is fantastic. So now we have a working table of contents that has internal links, HTML anchors to sections on the page, and then each one of those sections is going to be a link to an external page, and as a bonus, we made it scroll smoothly. That is way too cool. Well, that's it. We hope you enjoyed it. If you found any value in these videos, I ask you to subscribe, like, and hit the notification button. I make these videos for my students, but I really like sharing with you. If there's something particular that you want to see, just put it in the comments, and I'll do the best I can to get it to you. Also, check out my other videos. They're linked in the cards above or on the links below. Thank you very, very much, and enjoy.